friends. Can you guess where I am? I am at church. I came up to the church today to check on our room. And the cubbies, the TV, and the blue chairs are still here. The 2 long tables and the place where we put our snack, still here. The books, the egg chairs, and even the big brown chair. Yes, you got it. It's still here. The play area over here has its toys. And it's all here, waiting until we can come back to Sunday school and to Jam Club. It will be so much fun when we can all be together again. The other day, one of my Ellie friends was playing in a pile of rocks, and she found this little bitty rock. She noticed that somebody had painted a name right across the top in kind of dark paint. But she could make out the word. It says Jesus. She thought that was so cool. She wanted you to see it too. Well, today's big idea for this story is Jesus can do amazing things. Listen to the story to see what Jesus did at a wedding. Everybody was so excited because there was going to be a huge wedding in this little village of Cana. Everybody in the village had been invited, and even some in the surrounding villages. Jesus, his early special friends, and his mother Mary were all invited to the wedding too. Now, weddings they were a little different than today's weddings. They were long. Sometimes they would last for days. People would come in and they would eat and they would drink and they would dance and just have a wonderful time celebrating with the bride and groom. This particular wedding had been going on for quite a while, and Mary decided she would go into the kitchen. So she walked in the kitchen, and there she found that the wine was all gone. There was nothing more to serve the guests. Oh, this was bad. This wasn't good at all. If someone found out that the party had run out of wine, oh, the bride, the groom, and his family would have been so embarrassed. Oh, they would have felt really awful. And it might have ruined the celebration too. Well, Mary knew this. So she went to Jesus and she asked him to come into the kitchen with her. And he did. And as soon as they came into the kitchen, Mary said, "Oh, son, our friends have run completely out of wine. They do not have any to serve their guest." Jesus said, "What has this to do with me? my hour has not yet come." Well, Mary didn't answer Jesus, but she turned to the kitchen servants and she said, "Whatever this man tells you to do, you do it." And then she went back to the feast. Jesus looked around the kitchen, and there were six big water jars there at the kitchen wall. Each of the kitchen pots, each of the water pots held about 20 to 30 gallons of water. And that's a lot of water. Well, Jesus told the kitchen servants to fill each one of the water pots completely full of water. And that's just what they did. They went outside and drew the water from the well and then brought it in and put it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pots. 6 big water pots. And they filled it right up to the top. Then Jesus told one of the servants to dip a cup right into the water pot and then take it to the master of the feast. He did. When the master of the feast took a drink from the cup, he kind of goes like this, and he calls the bridegroom over. "Come here." And he says to the bridegroom, "You know that at most wedding feasts, people serve good wine at the beginning of the feast and then later lesser wine. But you have saved the best wine till now." Well, the celebration continued, and the bride, the groom, the 2 sets of family, they didn't know a thing about any problem or trouble. The only people that knew that Jesus had turned a lot of water into wine were the kitchen servants, Jesus, and Mary. Jesus, the kitchen servants, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 big water pots full of wine. Turning water into wine was Jesus' first public miracle. Jesus did an amazing thing at that wedding. And you know what? Jesus still can do amazing things. I'm so glad you joined me today. I'll be back again soon with another true Bible story. I love you. Bye-bye.